Welcome back, you lovely people. Please smash the like button as soon as possible. In this video, we're going to focus in on three very important projects. Bitcoin, of course, Kusama, and Cardano. Let's start with Bitcoin. This video has been slightly delayed because I was praying that Bitcoin would get back to its all-time high and surpass it. We haven't quite managed to do so. We're currently at 57,300, the all-time high around 58,300. So that is only, let's call it, just under 2% from here. We are on the verge of taking it out. Very, very exciting. We have broken this trend line, this upward sloping channel. That looks really, really bullish. It did look like we're getting rejected. We're now back above it. This looks super bullish. It would not surprise me if we take it out tonight or tomorrow. What are the chances of getting rejected? Well, we always need to keep that in mind and prepare for it. If we do so, we'd be looking to the bottom of this channel, around 52,000. I wouldn't expect us at this point to come back into 40 to 42,000. Now we've made it up this far. It's not often you retrace more than 50% and then come back in to make a lower low to continue the correction. So that would be abnormal. If that does happen, we'll be waiting and watching. Not expecting it. I'm expecting us to continue it from here. If not, then a short correction before taking out the all-time high. I did put a poll on Instagram earlier saying, are we going to get an all-time high today? About 2/3 yes and 1/3 no. And we have 4 hours in order to make that all-time high. It looks like we may be going in to test it again. So I'm holding high hopes that we will take out the all-time high today and that 2/3 will be correct. But whatever happens, we'll get out of the short term. Whatever happens, things are looking really, really great. And we are looking towards that $80,000 to $90,000 mark. As soon as we take out the all-time high, we will make some price predictions. Let's have a look at really the story of the last couple of days, or one of them has been Kusama. Let's go to the daily view. Kusama is a project that I've talked about a lot on this channel, given many hints about Kusama, one of my favorite projects. In the past 3 days, call it, what is it, 4 days perhaps, Kusama is up 53% and is showing no signs of slowing down, up 9% at $333. Very nice symmetry. And shows no signs of slowing down. Why is that? Well, the Kusama network is progressing at a very rapid rate. There was news from Gavin Wood, who is the founder of Polkadot and Kusama, essentially saying that they're looking to start with Kusama parachain auctions soon. What does that mean? Well, there are projects that are currently on the Kusama or Polkadot test networks. Kusama is the canary chain of Polkadot. Essentially, very, very similar code, but much quicker to deploy, less governance. Their strapline is expect chaos. And Kusama is coming live before Polkadot. Polkadot has obviously performed really, really well. Kusama is actually coming first. And the parachain auctions are for projects that want to build on top of Kusama. They will be able to lease a parachain on the Kusama network. When that happens, they will need to bid for their place in Kusama tokens. So there will be huge demand for Kusama tokens in the near future. That's why the price is exploding now, and I expect that to continue. There are some really exciting projects that are looking to move onto Kusama, and then we'll start to think about Polkadot going live as well. So for that whole ecosystem, it is very, very exciting times. Of course, we've talked loads about Polkadot and Kusama, given lots of hints for people to get positioned, and you're seeing the reasons why. I expect it to continue and Polkadot to really start firing again in the very near future. And then I wanted to focus in on Cardano because I know we have a lot of Cardano fans, and I am sure that some of you are getting frustrated with the price action. Very, very sideways, pretty much for, let's call it 3 weeks, being very, very sideways. We had our trend line from the beginning of February, which we broke to the downside, very bearish. But then we started forming this downward sloping channel and we broke to the upside, more bullish, but we haven't followed through and now we're coming back down. I can see we have a very clear support line in here that Cardano is at right now. And that is at 111, call it. If we zoom in a little bit, maybe let's go to the 8-hour view. On the 8-hour view, you can see this support, absolutely huge support. Over here was resistance as well. Over here, resistance. So this is why I wanted to focus in on Cardano. Really, really key level coming up. If Cardano doesn't hold 111 and starts heading back towards $1 and below, then I'd see that as quite bearish. Is it a case of buy the rumor, sell the news? That is the famous line. Obviously, Cardano has had their big mainnet launch last week and the price has really dropped off since then. So were people buying the tokens in anticipation of that? And since that's gone live, now they're rotating into other projects perhaps. Are they waiting to see actually what that means for Cardano? Are developers now choosing to build on it? I haven't seen anything, but maybe there's some big news coming down the pipe. So fundamentally and technically, I'd say we're a really key level for Cardano to see whether it continues to be one of the darlings of the crypto bull run, or whether we are looking now more at other altcoins. Just going to look at the market cap here. What I'm seeing in the market cap is Binance coin is performing extremely well. Really very, very clear third position now for Binance coin. Has really, really outperformed most of the altcoins. And I am seeing more and more developer activity and apps being deployed on Binance chain. So I am a lot more bullish on Binance chain than I was before. Now I'm seeing some actual usage on there. And whether it deserves to be in third position or not, I don't know. Whether it continue to outperform or not, I don't know. But is certainly a very, very key project for the crypto ecosystem. We won't worry about Tether because it's a stable coin, but Polkadot is in there in 5th place, currently just above Cardano. And I am expecting Polkadot to start pulling away from Cardano, potentially over the next couple of months, to threaten Binance and become the 3rd biggest crypto. We will see. I think that will be a very key battle this year, Polkadot or Binance for number 3. Cardano, like we said, is in a key decision point right now, whether it continues to hang around the top 10 or whether it starts slipping, like XRP has obviously been slipping since the news of the SEC investigation, and whether we see the likes of Uniswap, which has been climbing and has its own V3 launch coming, which I expect to really make the price go up a lot. So I would expect to see Uniswap start climbing. I am expecting Chainlink to start climbing. Obviously has been underperforming, but the best use case in crypto and very much undervalued in 10th position. XRP expect to drop away, Litecoin expect to drop away, Stellar expect to drop away. Theta I think is a great project. Doge we know goes up and down depending on Elon Musk tweets. And Aave I would expect to continue, not continue to actually start performing. I think it's had, as many DeFi coins have really cooled off a little bit. I would expect them to start heating up, particularly as we see more good news coming out of the Ethereum network in terms of lowering gas fees and potentially some layer 2 solutions which help with their scaling. And I'm just scrolling down to note Kusama is now in 35th position, was previously right down in the 60s or 70s, maybe lower, and is climbing rapidly. And I believe we will see Kusama start to challenge the top 10 in the not too distant future. Maybe just outside the top 10, but in that sort of area. Polkadot number 3, Kusama hanging around the top, just outside the top 10. You'll see Kusama only has 10 million tokens, and they're about to launch their parachain auctions. There's going to be a real scramble for Kusama tokens, and those who are already positioned, like many people who follow his channel, are going to benefit from that. But I do not believe it is too late. We're at $330 at the moment. I would not be surprised if we see $1,000 Kusama in the not too distant future. Where is Bitcoin? No, it's not made the all-time high yet, but hopefully in the not too distant future it will. I will be offline for a couple of days traveling, so there'll be no video tomorrow or Saturday, but I'll be back on Sunday. However, if we do make a new all-time high, or if there are any significant moves across the crypto market, then I will be posting on Instagram. So make sure you follow me. The link is in the description. And on this channel, on these videos, I will miss you, but I will talk to you on Sunday. Take care.